Hey guys, thanks for joining me this week on For All Things Lexington. It's the only show dedicated to Lexington, South Carolina. Here, you'll hear me talk to people, groups, bands, and organizations about where to go, what to do, and who's who in and all around our beautiful Lake Murray. I'm your host, Angela Barrett, and this is For All Things Lexington.
Hey guys, today I am with the Fringe Band, and I am super excited to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Take up your time today. We are here at one of the venues that you frequent a lot, which is Wings and Ale at Lexington, and thanks to Wings and Ale for allowing us to do this early in Memorial Weekend. So the Red Chucks, what's the meaning? I don't have it on today, but y'all always wearing the red shirts. What's the story?
So we had a guitar player that came with the red shirts all the time. We didn't pay a lot of mind to it. As we noticed them, we played a gig for a yacht club, and a subset of the yacht club was the Red Shoe Club. And so they were coming up to the stage going, "We got red shirts." And so we're like, this is so cool. So we started wearing the red.
Well, also in one of the Bruno Mars songs that we do, got Chucks on and Saint Laurent, got a kiss with that. So if we all have them, then we're fitting the performance bill too. That's true. Well, I do like them. So let's take a moment and introduce everybody. So Bruce
Moore, I played guitar synth. This is right here, and I'm the band leader.
I'm Juliana. I'm the only musician in the band that doesn't play an instrument. So I'm one of the singers.
John Fickner, I play guitar, but in the band I'm playing bass.
And we have James also.
Yep, James is our view. Go ahead, tell who you are.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm James Jones, and I play guitar and sax and do some vocal stuff.
James is also our musical director, so if there's any question about the right way to do a song, he's usually right.
I know Jose is not here today.
He delivered the U.S. mail. So he plays drums and he brings positivity. If Jose would have come in here, we would just all be feeling happy.
I love it. So when did you guys get together? How long have y'all been together? Well, so we've been here since March of last year, where we were lucky enough to find James and Jose. So we originally, 10 years ago, we auditioned for John in John's basement 10 years ago.
In Northern Virginia.
And then he moved here, I moved here, Bruce moved here. We started to reformat, and we were lucky enough to find Jose and James. So we've been playing locally since March of last year. You've really been here a year, and y'all play in weird places as I know you play. That's pretty darn good. And we've been really lucky to befriend some really talented people in the area, and they put in a good word for us. And Robin here at Wings and Ale gave us a shot when we didn't have any other shows or venues, and she gave us a shot, and thankfully it went pretty well. Yeah. Now, I consider when I hear y'all a dance band. I mean, it's not a band that you're going to stand there and, clap your hands with. You're going to get up and you're going to be dancing to. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
The goal, yeah. I don't. When people are just looking at us and I love that they're appreciative, but I like to incite a party. It's not about us. It's about the friends and the support that we get, and how much fun. If they leave having had a great time, then we've accomplished our goal. Yeah. I mean, you can get up and dance when we get you on. I mean, y'all play some great songs. We'll talk about those in a minute.
I'm starting to use the tagline, your dance party band.
Yeah.
And really, thanks to John and Juliana bringing the culture to all, it's always been about our audience. We try to put on a show for the audience. It's not about us.
Yeah.
We want to see people having a good time.
Right. Yeah, you've done your job. The people are up and dancing, and And you're right. That sometimes we forcibly pull them on spaghetti. So like that. Yeah. We got my sisters out there with me. So this is not your only job. This is not a full-time thing. Tell everybody else what.
I have a refinishing company and spend a lot of time in the bathroom, refinishing things in the bathroom. It's my comfort zone right there.
Yeah, I work in tech. I support the U.S. Army and proudly have supported them for about 20 years now. So,
And I do internet advertising. When you search on Google, the results at the top are paid ads that I made. So it's an ad campaign.
James, drum roll.
And yeah, for me, actually, I'm at work right now. I'm actually a pastor at a church, and I've got a couple sleeping youth right here, and our youth leader, Casey. And we have a little weekend retreat. Had to be out on today. So, yeah, that's what I do during the week.
He's the lead pastor at Grace Chapel in, is it West Columbia or Casey?
Yeah, West Columbia area.
Okay.
When we were first getting introduced to each other, that the first question usually is like, "So what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I'm in sales and marketing." And he said, "I'm also in sales and marketing." I was like, "What do you sell?" Jesus. I thought it was a great one. Salvation.
So musical director and sometimes spiritual advisor.
Spiritual advisor. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know Jose is at the postal.
He's probably delivering his new drums right now to himself.
He got the drum.
Did he get him?
But
Cool.
he's recently retired from the Army.
Yep.
And
20 years.
he was doing some computer tech, and he has a top secret clearance. So any of you guys out there looking for somebody like that, you might be able to offer something to him.
Yeah. So the relationship, and I know that these guys are, I guess, a year, a little over in with you guys. How do you see y'all self as a whole? Yeah, we're family.
Family.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
yeah, and we've been so lucky to find people who really sit in with that culture of total trust with each other on stage, off stage. It's never about one particular person. It's always about the unit and the audience. And we consider the wives and the husbands of the band the extension of our family, the family we chose instead of the family that we were born into. Yeah,
We've had like a band.
best. Yeah,
We've had a band family party. It's time to do it again. But we had one where we're not going to play music. We're going to bring your kids and your wife, and we want everybody to know who's hanging out with who, so that they have trust and faith in what we're doing.
yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not in a band, but it is just from what my little setup is. So there are a lot of pieces and parts that go into it long before you hit the stage. Yeah. And so I think it's important with things that you do have that kind of family where you feel be honest with one another when it's necessary and have fun, but also get done. Yeah, we're really lucky because we have Bruce, who basically, if you don't have a Six Sigma Black Belt organization, he literally looks at every piece of the lighting, the tech, the music, changing out batteries. I when booking, contracts, legal, everything that normally we would have to kind of figure out as a team, he takes care of it. That's why, band dad, right? He totally makes sure that everybody is completely packed and ready to go. Did you have something you wanted to say?
I said, yeah, you got to have a band daddy.
And yeah, that's
When Bruce writes a set list, sometimes a lot of it depends on what time is the sun going to go down. Are we going to present this song?
Yeah. He really thinks through every aspect of that. Yeah. So it's like, okay, the audience around here is responding. This show is going to have more couples, so we'll do more slow songs so that we can, generate that moment for them. And we'll do like non-dancey songs until sunset, because when the lights go down, the fun goes up, right? And so he thinks through all those different aspects of the performance and of the band dynamic, and as a result, it's just so much less stressful on the rest of us because he takes it on these shoulders.
And he loves it.
Yeah. Well, he would have to.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. I
Yeah.
agree. So, and speaking of, like this place that we're having little couples, y'all don't just play at a Wings and L or bars. There are other places.
Weddings and what? Amphitheater.
Corporate event, things like that. These. Yeah, it's fun when we are found in a bar setting and they know what to expect, and then they bring us into their work environment and it goes great. That's always really rewarding. Yeah. So let's talk about some of the main places, I guess, that y'all do play. You had some regulars like where we are, Wings and Ales. What are some of the others that you're trying to play at a regular basis?
LJ's.
378.
Highway 378. Or
don't forget Bubba's. They treat us really well there too. Yeah.
In Red Bank area, we go to Bubba's, and but really, right now we're
are almost on the same cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hijack, we all kind of, thanks to Michaela and Jack with Hijack. Bruce was smart enough to connect with them early on and bring them in, because we want to respect the market, right? When you play in DC, it has one set of things that people want. And then when we played down here, he, had Jack come in and consult with us early on. And we became really good friends with them, and they've supported us. And
such great people.
Yeah, Michaela.
I had been to see maybe 25 bands. You're talking about stuff you do before you hit the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Finding out what the bands are doing, what's going on was a big part of it. I seen maybe 25 bands when we saw Hijack at LJ's, and Julie and I look at each other. This is by far the best band we've.
I think there's a lot of talent. Let's just be clear. There's a lot of talent around here, but there's a female. She's female singer, and actually, one of the first ones that we saw was Robin's daughter. She was fantastic too. So I love supporting other women in music, and sometimes that's not always like you don't click with other women because there's a perception of diva or whatever. But it's been awesome. I like getting to know other female artists, and I'm frequently throwing them the microphone if they're here, and having them come up on stage. I like that support. And that helps with, the other women in the crowd are like, okay, yeah, it's a sisterhood. Let's go. Yeah.
That was evident day one when you first walked in my door.
Yeah.
She was nervous about, not so much about us, but, the wives and everything. Because if they don't like you, then that's just not going to work.
Yeah. So I walk into audition, and they're having a dinner party with 9 couples. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope the girls like me. That's really, really important. And his wife and their crew, they all were like shaking their shoulders and making me feel good, and like totally disarmed that whole nervousness that could happen in that environment. Yeah.
Well, one of the things that about the gigs that we're really working hard now to try to put together our best show for ICEHOUSE Amphitheater on April 25th.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah.
/ birthday.
Yeah. So tickets are online. It's free. Yeah.
Part of the spring concert series, which we went to several of them last year, and they're well attended, and so we're very excited about it. Actually, tomorrow night we're going to the amphitheater to test some of the tech for our show, because I'll be controlling the lights and sound. So.
Right. Yeah, and that would be a little bit different. Yeah. So it's a 1-year anniversary for us here with this group. It's the 10-year anniversary of us kind of forming the original Fringe benefit, and it's my 50th birthday that day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
We did our first club gig.
Yeah, when I turned 40. Yeah, that was our first time. And I like doing, what better way to spend your birthday than performing for people and having people be like, yeah. And it's fun. Yes. Absolutely. Now, I know that there are some places that you would like to play in other than. Tell me about some of those, but you just haven't had the opportunity to get in there yet. And I know one obviously getting ready to happen is at the amphitheater. There were some other places you and I talked about that you would like to get into?
Yeah. Bar Figaro in Newberry, and someplace in downtown Columbia that I really like the venue. They don't often have bands of our style there,
Right.
but we love the venue, and it's a great location. And then Market on Bay, so which is right down there too. So
Right.
okay, well that might be a possibility as well. But yeah, someplace in Columbia. But I identified those two, and then they got a club in Augusta, just an hour from here, called Doc's Porchside, that I identified as one that we'd like to play at it. We're going to be playing there March 8th. It's our next gig.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, we're just we're super grateful for Robin and the team here that gave us the shot and keep us regularly being able to perform. Because if you go too much of a stretch without performing, you get a little rusty. And so it's really nice to be able to have home station Mission Command here at
With our home, there's no place.
Yeah.
And when we play here, we just get thrilled because we've created a party atmosphere. People know about it. We get great attendance here. We're well received. And it's because of repetition, and plus this club, since we started playing here, has really, I don't know, if people watch it, if you haven't been here in the past, 6 months to a year, it's a new flooring. They tore down put stage, any incredible improvement in this space, including the services really gone up too.
Right.
Yeah.
It was yeah, they are.
But y'all have quite a following. I mean, the people that follow y'all from,
Well, we're grateful to have really awesome friends of Fringe. So we don't use the term, like group, like people, well, I'm a groupie, I love you. Nope, we're a friend of Fringe. You're a part of our village. And I really feel like we've just been so fortunate to be accepted down here, accept and to find other folks that, maybe transplants to the area that are, just really received so warmly. It's been awesome. Yeah.
not to say anything about age, anybody's age, but I do think there is a difference in a following and briefings when you talk about the age group. I mean, at our age, or my age at least, certainly I follow certain bands, genres. I'm going to call it being a groupie. I'm not going to like,
Yeah. So I think so too. I mean, there's a couple of radio stations around here that I noticed that play, hits from the past, but also play current music. And that's kind of what, when somebody asks what we play, I tell them we play everything from Led Zeppelin to Lizzo. Like, and if it goes over well and people know the words and they enjoy dancing to it, we're going to be accepting of that. We don't have a particular one genre that we stick to.
Bruno Mars and Michael Jackson. I'll play.
Yeah, but we have a Queen medley too, which is kind of a throwback. But when there's it gets
Sprinkle in a little Motown.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we match some things that may not always go together. Spice Girls and Michael Jackson not always play back to back.
So, what do you think your biggest gig today has been?
Well, I think it'll be the one in April. Yeah.
Well,
Actually-
today it was the last time we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just so exciting, and it's like coming home. We know where to set up, and it's kind of how it's going to be.
And it was their record-breaking biggest night, too. Now we got to beat ourselves.
Yeah, right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
With your own.
With ourselves, yeah.
We just, the more people we can reach, and more people we can incite to have a good time, inside a party, we're happy to do it. It's really just, that's what brings us joy. It's a side hustle, but we want to make sure that it looks like somebody who does it for a living. Because a lot of them, a lot of the folks in the band, that has been their living, and they have lived through music. And so even though we do all have day jobs, we want it to look like this is something that we do for a living. So try to practice and
Don't play about once a week at least.
like once every other week or so. Yeah. And we get together and practice and work on harmonies and refine the formats of songs. And we always try to add new music, which you got to get together to practice if you're going to add new music, new to us music, to keep it fresh and interesting for the friends of Fringe.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So,
It's used to forecast this, remember?
yeah, so it's going to be bars on Friday nights and private parties on Saturday nights and a couple weekends a month. I think what's going to be great is I'm going to have a lot better control on it. So the way it is now, if a club I want to get into has an opening, we have to go.
Sure.
You know, if you say no, you may never get another opportunity. And this has happened already in this market. So, you know, that's too many gigs in April. Sorry. You know, I couldn't turn down a wedding, the amphitheater, a new club, you know. So we have some gaps and we're starting to get better control. And once we get in, you know, we can do it. So I think in 5 years, I'll have really good control over it and we'll be able to play at the places when and where we want. And we'll be able to do more private gigs as well. So that.
And speaking of that, so if somebody needs you or wants you guys for a wedding or a work event or whatever it may be, how do they get in touch with you?
So, so the office is all me. So, there's, you know, Bruce at thefringebenefitsband.com, or you can visit the website, thefringebenefitsband.com, and there's a contact form, you know, and ask for some tell us the details I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then I'll contact them and let them know our availability.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for taking time out of your very busy day since y'all have 2 jobs. And I appreciate it, and I am looking forward to the next time to seeing that.
Thank you.
Having a
Really do appreciate this.
Then safe driving.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If you'd like to be a guest on the show or know someone you'd like to see on the show, contact me at forallthingslexington.com. That's the number 4, allthingslexington.com.
For All Things Lexington has been brought to you by
Dragon won't retire, man, I'm too high. Hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too high. Hot damn. Brag about that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk won't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk won't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk won't give it to you. Saturday night when I'm in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
and by Angela Barrett at HomeMattersSC.com. Building on what matters to you.